Hey, welcome to the Game Room. Colin Blake here. We're talking about Twisted Metal, the new reboot for PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And we have some interesting things to say about it. Like this. The story mode's kind of terrible.
Why you gotta be like that, man? It's not terrible. No. No. It's fun, but frustrating. You're following the story of the three dudes, Sweet Tooth, Dollface, she's not a dude, and Mr. Grimm. It's a bit repetitive. Every match boils down to blow everything up, be the last man to survive, or woman.
I mean, is there anything so terrible about blowing things up?
No, but if you're doing it over and over and over again, I mean, there is a race every now and again, there's boss fights every now and again, but, you know, I guess that's just what Twisted Metal is.
Now, maybe we all happen to be terrible at racing here at the fine ABC Action News studios, but it seems a little difficult to beat them when everyone's here to win the race when everyone's ganging up on you.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, it's a competition. That's what the storyline is set up to be. Everybody's entered in a tournament. But it seems like it's 10-on-1 every time. You know, it tests your mettle, I guess.
10-man enter.
Get it, pun? Test your mettle.
Yes, very good. Let's talk about the actual decent part of the game, which is online game play. And my favorite part of the original Twisted Metal series was playing, you know, split screen with my brother or my friends or anyone else.
Right.
And this really replicates that in a large scale, grande.
Once you actually get into an online match, which can take a little while, it's fun. You know, the big group, it's more fun because they're not all coming after you. It's such a relief. When you get out of that story mode, you go online and you're like, hey, there's two dudes fighting from across the map. Thank goodness. I loved it. Nuke mode I liked. The team deathmatch, single deathmatch free-for-all. Ton of fun.
Wow. All right. Well, I hope that hope the air fart gets left here in the shot. Beyond your amazing online and offline gameplay, it looks good, it feels good, the controls are good, yet a little confusing.
A little bit tight. The problem, the confusing part is because it mixes shooter controls with racing controls. So for people who are used to having that right trigger for their gas pedal, now X is to shoot your weapons, but for people who like X as their gas pedal, right trigger, shoot your weapon. You got to combine it. You got to figure out what works best for you. They're not totally customizable. There's only a few different options. You got to figure out which one you like, but you can play around with them and change them. And cycling through your weapons, don't forget to do that. You might have some better weapons than you thought you had.
I'd make a Mr. Grimm noise, but that'd be ridiculous.
They would.
So what happens if you're not online and the amazing part of the game, from my perspective, is not available?
That's all right. Just like you could back in the 90s when you were playing split screen and stuff like that, you can do that offline. You can challenge bots, which if you have no friends, or you can challenge against actual people. A lot of different multiplayer maps, and again, the frame rate stays smooth, lots of explosions, doesn't affect things, everything runs like a charm.
You can pick up Twisted Metal on PlayStation 3.
Exclusive.
It's like $60.
Yeah.
You
buy it new, you get the online pass, because if you don't, Sony's going to shaft you for 10 more bucks, just like everybody does these days.
Oh well, and you know, it's a fun game. You get an 8 out of 10. Rent,
I
buy.
give it about an 8. You know, the online is fun. Even if you're not online, you can battle friends, but that story mode is just tough and repetitive, and not the strong point of the game.
All right, well. As always, you can find Kyle and myself on Twitter. He's TV Kyle. I'm Blake the News. We have it spelled out right here. In the meantime, you should go and like this video and share it with your friends and give little bunnies hugs. See you later.